An update on our breaking news now. One person still trapped, another critically injured after an explosion underneath a gas station in Bensalem.
Alexandria Hoff is live at the scene now. Alex, what can you tell us?
Well, yeah, this all started 10:05 p.m. with a report of an explosion at the Liberty gas station behind me. Authorities quickly determined that explosion to have taken place underground. So right now we want to get you right over to, we are joined by the Director of Public Safety, Fred Herron, and tell us a little bit about the injuries. I know that we have multiple we're dealing with right now in a rescue effort.
Right now we're in a rescue operation. We have one person that's critical that's been transported to a local hospital, and we still have one person trapped underground. We're trying to get to him as safely and as quickly as possible. We want to make sure we get the right equipment in there to have as least disruption to the ground as possible. We've got a lot of overturned concrete that we've got to start moving off with cranes and get in there and siphon a lot of gas, and there's a lot of fumes in there. So it's still a very dangerous situation here. We've evacuated some houses to make sure of any possible blast zone, and we're going to reevaluate that in a little bit to see if we have to evacuate any further. So we've got a lot of people working here. We've got a lot of volunteers, our EMS, police, and Philadelphia Fire as well helping us out. So we've got a lot of people here. It's probably going to be a while, and we want to get to him as safely as possible, but the key is to make sure that no one else gets hurt here today.
So you were talking about concrete overturned. Is that underground, or did some of that impact go above ground?
That's above ground, the concrete, and it's kind of manipulated the earth, so it's hard to get to the guy that's under the ground. So we've got to get to him safely and as quickly as possible.
Do you know if he was a worker?
I believe so.
Okay. And this, any idea of what could have sparked this, literally?
No, the investigation will be well into the night, if not for a couple days. We don't have any idea right now what sparked it.
Okay. So we do know that right now road closures are in effect, so anybody traveling in this area should be mindful of that.
I would stay away from the Route 13 and Woodhaven area. We do have a lot of roads closed. We've got a lot of emergency apparatus. The roads probably will be closed for a couple more hours for sure.
Thank you so much for being with us, Fred. All right, so you heard that, and once again, we are dealing with a situation where there are at least 2 injuries right now. One of the workers hurt in this blast was transported to the hospital. Right now, there is one more person, potentially a worker, that is trapped below ground in the aftermath of this explosion. We are going to be out here collecting more information, and we'll bring it to you both on social media, on television, and online as soon as we get it. Reporting live in Bensalem, Alexandria Hoff, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right.